Greetings, everybody. Is it fair for a lesser qualified candidate to get the job over a higher qualified candidate? There could be many reasons for why hirers would choose a lesser qualified candidate, but let's say it was because the lesser qualified candidate is better looking, or because the hirers had a preference for a male or a female, which I think is illegal, but people still sometimes have their biases, even if they're unconscious. Or maybe they hired somebody they know, somebody with a family or a friend connection. On the surface, it's definitely not fair to hire a lesser qualified candidate based off those reasons. But over the course of time, I think things can become fair. When the lesser qualified candidate becomes a burden or a hassle to the department, when he or she isn't able to do as good of a job as the more qualified worker would have done. In that case, things do become fair when the organization has to reap what it sowed. From an evolutionary perspective, I think hiring the good-looking or socially connected candidate is fair, though I'm not saying I condone or promote hiring people based off that. You see, the theory of evolution says that people and species develop traits and abilities that help them to survive and thrive. So them being hired based off their looks or social connections is actually their fair compensation for having developed those things. In conclusion, from a purely ethical perspective, it's not fair. But in the long run, and from an evolutionary perspective, it is fair. But what do you think?